Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll dive into what MCP, the Model Context Protocol, is and why it represents a major leap forward in AI development. By the end of this section, you'll have a clear understanding of what MCP does and why it could transform the way we build apps with large language models. We'll cover what problem MCP solves, how it connects with tools and APIs, real-world use cases, and why understanding this now could give you a serious edge. Let's jump in. So here's the deal. Large language models, LLMs like GPT, Claude, or Gemini, they are incredibly powerful at generating text. But they don't actually do anything. They can't send emails, they can't fetch your files, they don't autonomously search the web. All they do is predict the next word based on patterns. They are stateless, containerized systems. All the features you see in ChatGPT, like web browsing, remembering past conversations, or adding files for context, are just add-ons to the ChatGPT app and not part of the underlying AI model. Think of the LLM as a smart assistant with no arms. But productivity that comes from action, from triggering external tools, pulling real-time data, or automating workflows. Now, imagine giving it arms through tools. These tools might include APIs for search, databases, spreadsheets, Gmail, or anything else you want to plug in. Tools refer to functions or APIs that are exposed to the model. They allow the model to interact with external systems, perform actions, and retrieve data during a conversation or while executing a task. Developers have been doing this for a while now. It's cool, but clunky. Every tool has its own API, its own docs, its own quirks. It's like speaking 5 different languages with 5 different translators. One of the big challenges when building AI apps is something called the integration problem. The M times N integration problem refers to the difficulty of connecting M different AI applications to N different external tools or data sources, especially when there's no standard way to do it. Without a common approach, each AI app needs to be integrated separately with each tool or data source. For example, if you have 3 AI apps and 3 tools, we'd need to build and manage 3 times 3 equals 9 separate integrations. That's a lot of work. This traditional approach is not only complex and expensive, but it also creates a ton of friction for developers and leads to high maintenance costs. This is the way things used to work before MCP. MCP is model agnostic, making it easy to integrate into multiple applications. For example, if you are building a research assistant agent and want it to interact with your GitHub repositories, read notes from your Google Drive, or create a summary stored in your local system, instead of writing custom LLM tools, you can connect your agent to services like GitHub, Google Drive on your file system. These services will provide the tools or API calls, handle definitions, and manage tool execution. MCP is like a universal adapter, the USB-C of the AI world. It provides a standardized protocol, a common language that allows LLMs to plug into external tools seamlessly without needing to manually translate every time. MCP also solves the M times N integration problem by turning it into an M plus N problem. It does this by providing a standard interface. Each AI app only needs to implement the client side of MCP once, and each tool or data source implements the server side once. This simple shift dramatically cuts down integration complexity and makes everything much easier to maintain. So here's the takeaway. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol, and it's aiming to become the new standard that bridges LLMs with real-world tools, turning them from smart word predictors into capable digital workers. If you're a developer, this is your opportunity to build smarter, faster, and more scalable apps. And if you're just watching the space, now's the time to get involved, because protocols like MCP are where the next generation of AI tools is being built. Stick around, because in the next video, we'll dive into the core terminology and concepts that make up the MCP protocol.